The Philippines has won yet another crown this year, and this time the crown in question is the Miss Elite World 2024 crown, which is being brought back to the country by Juvyel Anne Saluta. Now today I am going to dive deep into her performance to really understand and analyze everything that went down during the competition, from the opening numbers, swimsuit, evening gown, Q&A, and all of it. This is one of the two crowns that the Philippines has won in the past 2 weeks, so in my next video I'm going to analyze the other crown as well. You know what to do. If you enjoyed this and find some sort of value and entertainment, hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Let's get into it. And here we go. Here she comes.
Juvyel Anne Saluta, Miss Elite Philippines!
Alright, so instead of Juvyel, as I said in the beginning, it's actually Juvyel Anne Saluta. Okay, I mean, obviously, it's a hybrid of the opening number with the national costume. I think it's a creative thing for Miss Elite to do. Two birds, one stone, right? And it seems like on the side of the screen, they're also sharing some of the scoring, I guess, from the judges or something, which I can appreciate the transparency, right? To be honest, I'm not super familiar with the Miss Elite ecosystem as a pageant. I haven't really watched one of their shows before, but of course I have heard about them in previous years. And also, to be transparent, I have known of Juvyel for quite some time now. I have seen her compete, I believe, in 2 national pageants, Miss Fit Philippines this year or last year, and also Miss Manila last year. So she has been in the pageant arena for quite some time at this point. I'm very pleased to see her finally achieve an international crown while being under the Hiyas and Pilipinas pageant system here in the country. I did try to go through her social media to find some meaning or description about the national costume. I do recognize the look of it. I know this is a traditional something related to a tribe in the Philippines. However, I don't find any specific description of it. I would have appreciated a little bit of that. But there's none, so that's okay. Maybe if you guys know, go ahead, let me know in the comment section what all of this gorgeousness means. All right, let's keep watching. Judges are busy scoring. Ooh. Okay, so what she's holding, it kind of looks like an instrument. I wonder if she is showcasing that part of the culture. Obviously the dress. There are some feathers in the head as well. And of course, a little dance. So she's trying to give an overall performance, not just showcasing the national costume. So points for that, most definitely. And we can see the scorings here on the side in real time. Actually, I really like this. I like that we can see it as we go. Wow, look at the physique. My gosh. Gorgeous. And she has a beautiful, such a beautiful face. Fierce. Okay. Let's talk about her performance here in the swimsuit round. So to be honest, one of the things that I talked about, that I mentioned, is that she competed before in the Miss Fit Philippines pageant system, and obviously a big part of the focus on that pageant is the physical condition, the physical aspect. So going into the competition, I would expect her to be one of the fittest contestants and really be in touch with her look, her appearance, the toning of her body. There isn't anything to criticize here when it comes to physical condition. I mean, I do get the vibes though that for Miss Elite in particular, it seems like they prioritize more of like the judges' opinion of you rather than the performance on stage. As you guys saw, that she only walked to the front of the stage and then she posed right there, turned, and went back. So here we are not really so much on the performance type of pageants. It's mostly, let's showcase what you have to the judges and let them decide. I'm guessing that in a couple of moments we'll see the scores, and based on that they will select their next cut for the competition. Evening gown. Ta. Wow. Wow. I wonder who did this. And of course, I'm gonna go check on her Instagram if she has tagged the designer or credited anyone. But look at this gown. And she looks great. The face, the makeup.
Miss Elite Poland.
I really love the creativity of Filipino designers. I feel like, first of all, look at her. The fit on this gown is just incredible. I like that it's kind of giving me the illusion of a butterfly. I don't know if you see it, but also kind of like she's on fire. There's like a duality to this gown. So a very soft, delicate side with the butterfly theme. And then we also have the flames and the more like fierce, fiery type of concept in the gown. If we fast forward a little bit, of course, we can see the attention to detail. I mean, these are all like little stones on the dress. And honestly, I'm just gonna give props right here to whoever designed this. The way that they color matched the gown, like the base fabric of the gown to her skin tone. You deserve an award for this because I cannot tell where the gown ends and when the skin starts. It's all perfectly blended, which contributes to the illusion of all coming together and being like perfectly fit to showcase her under the best possible light. And again, going back to Juvyel's previous history in pageantry, I think that being part of Miss Fit Philippines and just having that physical preparation and then going on stage with this type of gowns that are so revealing and rely so much on the physical appearance in order to showcase the motives and every single aspect of the dress, it was actually a match made in heaven. All the scores are in, and there she goes. She's very fierce and she doesn't overdo it with the facial expressions. She's very balanced. Okay, this is one of the special awards for Best Smile. Good. If you're winning special awards, it's usually a positive indicator. Okay, Q&A.
What is the best invention of the century? I'd like to believe that the...
Okay, before she answers, the host is kind of lazy. The host is not reading the question for her. They're just giving the paper. She has to read her own question and then she has to answer. So the question asks, what is the best invention of the 21st century?
Is the best invention of the century? I'd like to believe that the best invention of the century is the internet. Because of the internet, I'm here, standing in front of you. Internet allows us to connect with one another. Internet allows us to have connection, to spread kindness with one another. Internet allows us to have a platform. And when we have a platform, we have power. And when we have power, we have influence. Influence to spread kindness to one another. And internet, we should use it to be able to inspire one another. And internet, we should use it to spread kindness. Thank you.
Okay, I like her answer. I think that it's a creative answer that most of us can relate to and can agree. I mean, myself included, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now if it wasn't because of the internet. It's all about how you defend the answer. So she could have picked anything that was invented in the last century and use it as an answer. It's all about how she wants to defend it and present it, right? There's a part of me that feels like even without the internet, this could have still been possible because back in the day, in the 90s, even before the 90s, the 80s, 70s, there were pageants and those pageants did not have access to the internet, but they relied on other medias and mediums such as, newspapers and radio and television and all of those different things in order to spread the news and still have some sort of connection with the fans, right? Granted, the internet revolutionized everything and makes it so much easier, but I don't feel like it's a determining factor for her to be able to have access to this platform. Having that said, I think she defended herself beautifully. There isn't anything immediately wrong with what she said, so congratulations, Juvyel. All right,
thank you.
Let's move on. And I'm guessing this is the crowning moment.
Is Philippines.
Ooh. Girl. The queen that's passing her crown is also gorgeous. Looks incredible. And we have the first runner-up also gets a crown. Nice. Overall, a very, very solid performance. I am really enchanted. I mean, I think that it's undeniable. The swimsuit round was incredible. The evening gown was incredible as well. The answer, I think it was very solid. She defended it well. The opening is the only part where I feel like I wanted a little bit more, but I can't even blame her for that because the organization didn't provide any chance for like a voiceover whatsoever explaining the national costume. And in fairness, there's also nothing about it on her social media, so I can't really access that information. If you know, please go ahead and let me know down below. But overall, I'm very happy to see Juvyel doing so well. I mean, bringing back to the Philippines an international crown. As I said, I've met this girl before. I've judged her before in one of her pageants. So I'm just very happy that finally she found her path, she found her way, and now she's coming back as a title holder. I wonder how many crowns the Philippines has won this year. This has to be at least the 6th or 7th international crown that the country has won. So that's just remarkable, and it attests to how much of a powerhouse the Philippines is in pageantry. For you now, my dear viewers, it's time for you to let me know how do you feel about my comments and feedback about Juvyel's performance. How do you feel about having back home the Miss Elite World crown? I'll be reading you in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and tuning in, and I will see you on the next one.